Unpopular opinion, but they should charge Cagel for broadcasting rights. It does feel like Riot's in a weird spot with co-streaming. When co-streamers get like more viewers than the actual thing. I mean, what I always thought was weird was like, to
Oh
me,
my
I thought,
god.
wow, that was
That looked fucking weird, but
that was
alright.
something. I don't know. To me, it feels like co-streamers should like the normal for co-streamers should be using like a clean feed, right? I always thought it was weird to just have the casters going. I say that as I have the casters going right now, but the clean feed was a TikTok stream this week. But you know, it's weird. It's like you're basically just getting the entire product plus like you just talking over it. Feels like it's really one-sided against Riot when people do that.
You can then go force because of the timing difference.
Uh-huh.
Like if you're gonna go int, because
You think it would be
the timing difference is gonna mean a lot.
less people tuning into the co-streamer if there was no broadcast noise?
But there is a real cost
Probably.
to keep
I mean,
over now. Still,
or it would be like more their product and more deserving than I feel like of them just literally using Riot's entire product and them just talking over it.
But I mean, they also get the ability to, you know, talk about the things they want to talk about and have the people that are all watching the stream hear it. In theory. Rather than it being like a isolated chamber when someone watches the broadcast on a co-stream.
Well, he's gonna try another. What is he gonna try?
I just feel like it's
There's ups and downs to
too
it.
weird right now. Like, Casual legit getting more viewers than like all of LEC, all of LCK, probably Worlds. Just like, because the amount of production that it takes Riot to put on these events is fucking crazy, right? Like, there's like hundreds of people working on it. They're paying like hella salaries for people, and then just like one individual person is just basically like using all of that and like funneling it into themselves. To me, like that doesn't seem right.
Well, I mean, okay, like the only thing that would harm is literally the add button. Like them making less money on the add button push on Twitch and YouTube.
I mean, there's that, but then I think there's also the perception, like
can't even see the health bar.
Yeah, exactly.
the perception of like, you know, the viewership being lower or like spread out or, you know, all that stuff I think matters.
I mean, I think it's only temporary though, the like perception of the viewership being lower, because you're like, why does LSK only have 30k viewers? And then you look at K-Droll and he's got like 50k, and you're like, oh, I see. I think that's just something you have to get used to, like that specifically. Because it's 100% gone. The old days
feels
of
way too imbalanced right now. I think it's way too imbalanced.
I mean, what are you gonna do about it? Oh my god, the Ezreal.
That could not have been where he's trying to shoot it.
What are you actually gonna do about it?
I don't know. I didn't say I had a
not a
solution.
thing?
I just said it. I just think there needs. It's too imbalanced for it right now. Like, I feel like Riot's just getting fucked by it.
I don't think they're actually getting fucked. It's the thing.
I mean, we're biased because we're co-streaming right now.
I mean, I'm not even talking from like my POV. Like, we're not casual. We're not chilling at fucking like. I like watching the games. That's why I do it. Like, it's a fun time watching the games. You get to watch it with chat. Like, if I wasn't watching it on stream right now, I would be watching it by myself. So it's cool to be able to watch it with the stream, because the stream also wants to hear what we have to say. And it's a fun time for everyone. Like, it's objectively like a better time for everyone. So like, you just have to work around that fact. Like, what do you do around that? Like, either completely remove it or you work with it. And I feel like it's a way better benefit to be working with it, because there's a bunch of people that just literally won't be paying attention to anything League or competitive if they weren't watching people that they like watch it.
Yeah, and I think the more like co-streaming exists in its current state, it'll go more and more that way where it's like I think it'll get more imbalanced. But back look at how LCS started, right? It would be like 400,000 people watching on one stream, that kind of stuff.
I think if anything, like it would be on Twitch's end to have some sort of co-stream connection to be like sharing the ad revenue specifically on the portions that you were watching the thing. That would fuck Riot the least. Like that would help them the most, if that's all they care about. And the other thing would be like you could, if you added all the viewership of watch parties on some way on the websites, it would also fix the other problem. That's like back end things.
I mean, I guess my whole thing is like I think it's good for everyone if this whole like pro gaming ecosystem is sustainable, right? And right now, like think about how much money it just costs Riot to run these events. Like it's fucking crazy. And granted, like they get some back from marketing or whatever. It's like they're marketing their game, but I think when the like so much of the stream is watching one person and that person is just completely fully benefiting from Riot's production, and that's kind of weird. Doesn't seem right. People say Riot benefits from co-streaming, but like I don't think it's so simple. Like obviously Cadrill's the big example here, right? And
Tarek is the same thing, and Ibai or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, there's people in other games too, but Cadrill came from the LEC broadcast, and then basically he was like, okay, I'm leaving the LEC broadcasting team, and I'm just gonna start co-streaming on my own. And it basically feel like he just kind of like devoured the entire thing, right? And just made it, instead of like him being part of the LEC, it's like everything's a part of his stream now. And that just seems like, I don't know, greedy? Is that the right word? Because these people,
I wouldn't say it's greedy from him.
People who would already be watching the thing and just all redirecting them to one stream. And then people make the argument, oh, well, like if he wasn't co-streaming, I wouldn't watch it. And it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's majority are doing that.
I think it's probably a decent chunk of percentage that probably wouldn't be watching without him. But it's definitely not the large majority, I don't think. There is a good amount of people doing that though, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be some people, like he's going to give some viewership to games and leagues that wouldn't otherwise have it, so it's not like completely negative. But I mean, the whole thing I'm talking about is just the balance of it. Like, it just seems like really, really one-sided at the moment. I don't necessarily have a solution, but seems weird.
But I mean, I think if you work with the basis that co-streaming objectively like elevates watching the pro scene as a viewing experience, if you work from there, then I think you can find solutions within it to the problems.
I mean, a lot of people still watch the broadcast before co-streaming was a thing.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that co-streaming doesn't make it better. It's like an enhancement upon the broadcast.
I just don't know if it's like, can you fairly say it's just objectively better?
Well, okay. The thing is you're not even forced to watch the co-streamer. Like, I'm sure there's people that find Cadril annoying, or he's being annoying sometimes, and then they just leave. They just go watch the main broadcast instead. Like, it's not just like he is the better way to watch the broadcast. It's the same with every other co-streamer. Like, you're not guaranteed to be like the person to watch. Like, you could literally be pissing people off as much as you are getting people in, and then you go watch the main broadcast instead. Like, it's not just like you slurp from it no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be more fair if you like co-streamers were required to have a clean feed, because to me it's like Riot has some of these world-renowned casters like Captain Flowers and stuff, like Kobe, whatever. But if you can just get all that from someone else's co-stream, like why would you watch the main broadcast? And then like how is Riot affording these people if they're just losing out on like the ad money, the Twitch money, right?
Well, yeah, but that's what I suggested as a solution. If there's some way to split the ad money during your segments, because that would be the biggest issue, right? Like the fact that they're just taking away money from the podcasts. But then again, like
that's
how
kind of what I'm saying with the balance of it, because like the top co-streamers like Kadril, Tarek, whatever, like they're probably making like literally millions with the amount of viewers they have.
Yeah.
And that could go to, like, I don't know, it probably costs a fucking ridiculous money to run LCS and VCT, right? It's like you have a big ass studio, tons of crew, like all the servers, like that shit's not cheap.
Yep.
So in comes one dude who's just basically react contenting to it, and they're getting like the lion's share of the viewership and ad revenue and whatnot. Like that's just seems very odd. Someone said, can they do a watch along plugin? I feel like that would be good if they could do it, but I don't know how they, like, that would just be a different technology where, like, say you were doing, because like right now they use like hashtags in your title and then like they add up the viewership, but if it actually like gave the mainstream the viewership and then you also would just, you know, like added your viewers to the mainstream's viewers, I think that would be good.
But not just for the count, though, right? You're saying like the ads need to play for those.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I 100% think it's a technology problem. Like limitations of how Twitch and YouTube currently work versus what the ideal solution could be.
Yeah.